Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Beat. Today we're going to talk about EXO's song Butterfly Effect, which we wrote, I believe, 2018, back in
2018, it came out in 2019 on EXO's 6th album, Obsession. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So this song we wrote with Adrian Mckinnon, again, it's just always that guy, isn't it, for some reason. But yeah, this came about at the end of another session. We finished the song earlier in the day, once again in Seoul, at another camp we did. And then we was just sitting around chatting, and about probably 1 a.m, 2 a.m, started breaking open a few drinks, just chilling. And then, yeah, we just started playing some chords. So it started like this. So once we had the chords down, we just kept that loop going and just vibing around that. And most of the time we just record like voice notes, melodies, and then Hayden started building up the drum track.
So for this song, we didn't want to take our kind of general approach with synchronized electronic kind of drums. We'd been listening to a lot of Tyrone, hadn't we, at the time?
Yeah.
And really liked his loose feel of hats and how everything just felt a little bit off and different kind of tones of hats. So this is what we come up with to start with.
And sometimes when you have these type of grooves, it's just a bit more funky, you know? Yeah. Kicks a little bit distorted. A couple of double patterns on the kicks. Yeah, it just gives it a bit more groove, a bit more flavour. So that with the chords sounds like this. So this is how we wrote to the track initially, just with the chords, drums, added some bass in. And you can see this sub bass here, gives it a bit more warmth on the bottom end.
Good thing about this bass, it's got two tones built into it, so you've got a sub layer and a top layer all in one preset, which is really helpful.
Yeah, that came from Massive, which we haven't used for a while, actually.
We haven't used that, no. Actually, we last used this on Puppy. If you know your K-pop.
Yeah. Effects, isn't it?
Yeah.
Effects. Yeah, there you go. Effects, Puppy. That's why it's called Puppy Sub. So yeah, we had the Rhodes and the drums, and then we also added some guitar layers to the track because we wanted a kind of funky, loose feel like we had to the drums, and you can't really replicate that on a keyboard. You need the live sound. So a good friend of ours, Jake, actually helped out with some guitars on this. First of all, the chords. And if you see down here, we've got a guitar amp, guitar rig, a little bit of side chain, and some chorus. If I take all of this off, you can hear it just sounds a little bit flatter. So that's where effects are important, because they can just completely manipulate the original source. Added in some plucks.
Gives it the funk.
And this one here, again, it's the same pluck, but with a fuzz wire effect on it to give it that sort of 70s feel. You take that off.
So straight from the offset of the song, you hear this choir sample that we've manipulated quite a bit, but we had to consolidate it because there was so many effects on it. But this is what it sounds like. And then layered with another one.
That one's quite messed up, actually. Let's solo that because like a low chant.
Yeah. Just gave it like a different kind of feel, didn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember what we put on that, some distortion and some pitch wheel and stuff like that. But again, we always use vocal effects in intros and in parts of the song where it just needs that extra ambience. So let's play the intro again so you can hear it. So that pretty much makes up the bones of the whole track. The groove carries it, the chords carry it all the way through. We add some extra elements like hats, tambourines, and bigger claps and stuff like that, but the groove really carries it. And we was all just really vibing, weren't we? The three of us
yeah.
when we wrote this. So we'll get into the vocals and how we wrote it, but why don't we just ask the man himself?
Be great. Let's give him a call. Hopefully he answers.
Yeah. Yo!
Hey, what up, guys?
There he is.
Listen, I miss you guys so much. I haven't.
Man.
COVID, man, it's driving me nuts.
Butterfly Effect, mate. We had a blast writing this record, didn't we?
Yeah, we certainly did, man. I remember it clear as night, clear as day. We
Yeah.
actually, we broke it into 2 sessions, didn't we?
That's it.
Yeah.
It was. We started it earlier in the camp, and we chewed on it a little bit. We went and got ourselves a nice drink. The second session, do you remember when you guys first played the track? And I always say this, anytime you guys send me tracks, you think I'm like making it up, but I'm always blown away when you guys play the tracks.
And initially this song was called Angel of the Night. Do you remember that?
That's right. Angel of the Night. Yeah.
So tell us about like the story and how we wrote it.
We always love, we love writing contrasts. So we kind of went with danger. As we had Angel of the Night, once we found that sort of phrase, that motif, we were like, well, what's the contrast to that? We started talking about devils and stuff. So it's kind of this extreme sort of, how do we make this feel as lovely as the track is, talking about that kind of dichotomy. And I think the demo worked out really well. I was really proud of what we wrote.
So when you're writing for EXO, obviously there's so many members to think about and so many different layers.
Right.
Is that something you think about when you're writing, or do you just go with your initial feeling, or do you consider those factors?
What's happening in the production first.
Right.
I consider like, what are some of the things that are sticking out to me? What can I work with, and what would be beneficial to work sort of in between, against? Like sometimes there might be something that really pokes out where instinctively you'd want to like jump on top of it vocally, but sometimes you need to let that poke out.
You're a master of keys, so you jump in there sometimes and take us on a direction where it was like, wow, I didn't hear it going that way.
We do trust you completely, and the team at SM trust you, your vocal production and everything. When you're writing it and singing it, do you remember doing the verse? I know obviously for the raps, we know that Janielle is going to do some rapping and, a strategy for writing EXO records.
Yeah, I think once start to establish like a good idea and melody, sort of the foundational ideas, then it starts to turn into, oh, this feels like it could work for this member, this could work for that member.
One of the key parts, or one of the parts I love about this song, is the vocal arrangement in the outro. Now initially this was a middle 8 because we never had the rapping, right?
That's right.
So it was this part. So dope, bro. So dope, man.
And you always manage to give us that one song 10 minutes before the listening session. And I think this one was that time at the camp.
I added the rap last minute.
And the whole team are waiting to listen to the songs, and we're still in the studio finishing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can all be in the same room soon.
Yeah.
Once this pandemic's gone.
Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, whenever we can do, and we have our project. We haven't spoken about that, but we've got a project coming, and I'm really looking forward to the people hearing that as well.
Yeah, me too.
100%.
Mate, thank you so much for sharing your insight on this song, and can't wait to make more with you. Hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon.
Thank you, man. Thanks for giving me the call, and we've got more. Yeah, we've got more coming. I look forward to doing more as well. And you guys say hi to the fam.
We will.
Take
care, mate. Take care.
All right, take care.
So once again, this is just some of the magic that Adrian created with his own voice, which is a great instrument.
All right, guys, that was Behind the Beat, EXO Butterfly Effect. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We've got more coming, loads of content. Drop your comments below and let us know what you want to see on the channel too. Really helpful. Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.